Health Topics Tuesday with Star Valley Medical Center on SVI Media. Here with Zach Ruff. He's a new Respiratory Supervisor at SVMC. And Zach, just a chance for us to get to know you a little bit better. Tell us about your background, where you're from, and what brought you to Star Valley Medical Center.
All right, so I'm from California, born and raised, and my in-laws bought a place in Cokeville, and we came out for vacation about a year ago and loved it. And when the job came up, decided, that we would kind of look into it and see if it was something that we could make work, and it was. And now we're out here and we're loving it. So I have a wife and a daughter. She's 2, and it's been so much nicer just to kind of quiet down a little bit and experience a little bit more nature and stuff like that. It's been great. The weather obviously is a million times better here than it is. I don't come from the beach in California. I come from the valley, and in the valley it's very hot. So the weather's been fantastic. I've been hanging out in the snow with my daughter, and it's just been great.
You like it now. Wait until you get to maybe May, and it's still snowing outside. So, no, it absolutely is a great place. Well, Zach, let's maybe tell us a little bit about your education background and what got you into respiratory therapy.
Sure. So my dad's a respiratory therapist. He went to respiratory school when I was a teenager, and I saw he was making a good living and providing for our family, and I said, I want to do that. So that's what I did. So I just finished up my bachelor's degree actually last week in respiratory care, and I think that was all the questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, with Zach Ruff this morning with Health Topics Tuesday on SVI Media. Well, let's talk more about what your service offers here in your team of respiratory therapists at Star Valley Medical Center. Just tell us what respiratory therapy is and what you guys offer.
Sure. We offer a lot of things. This is for a rural hospital like this, we offer a lot of services. So we get a lot of people from the surrounding areas to do things like pulmonary function testing. We do treadmill walks where we're monitoring your heart while we have you on the treadmill. We do EKGs, which is where we take pictures of your heart. We also do stuff, with people who are in the hospital. We call them inpatient. And for those patients, we do different breathing treatments where we give you medicine that you breathe in. We also go on deliveries for babies. So when someone having a baby, we're there for that. We kind of see the whole spectrum. So we see from birth to death, and you can see it all in the same day. So that's pretty much what we do.
Well, Zach, I understand it's also National Lung Cancer Awareness Month. So how prevalent is lung cancer, and what should the Star Valley community be aware of when it comes to that?
So according to American Cancer Society, there's a lot of societies. The American Cancer Society, according to their numbers, it's more prevalent. It kills more people than prostate, breast, and colon cancer combined every year. So obviously things like smoking, air pollution, and I do know that in Star Valley we have not necessarily a problem, but something people need to be aware of is radon. So radon detection and stuff like that. Those things can all contribute to lung cancer. Also, secondhand smoke, which is something I don't think a lot of people realize can cause lung cancer. People who've never smoked a day in their life can get lung cancer. Also, there's actually something that's been coming out lately called third-hand smoke, which is the residue from first and second-hand smoke sitting on furniture, in cars, on people's clothing, and that can also contribute to lung cancer.
So if someone in the community is concerned about lung cancer or maybe changing their habits to avoid lung illness, what do they do? How do they get in contact with you and your department and get started?
Sure. The first place that they're going to want to start is their primary care provider. So if they don't have one, we have a bunch of great ones here. But starting with your primary care provider, explaining your concerns, being aware if you know that maybe your grandfather or your father smoked around you all your life and you never got looked at or anything, maybe tell that to your doctor. Maybe you never smoked, but it's something worth mentioning to them. And obviously if you're smoking, stop, or using, any kind of tobacco product, and then also following up with the primary care provider. And then if they feel the need, they'll get you, an order to come see us.
Zach Ruff, Respiratory Supervisor at Star Valley Medical Center. Zach, welcome to Star Valley, and anything else about what you do in your department you wanted to mention?
Thank you. The only other thing is for again, a rural hospital such as this, we have a big team. So we have 4 respiratory therapists right now. We're almost at 24-hour coverage, which for a hospital, a critical access hospital like this one is super rare to have 24-hour coverage. Many of them only have one therapist at all on staff. So we are right now looking for someone to come and help us out with that. So we're hiring for another respiratory therapist to help us kind of complete that 24-hour cycle. So if you guys know anybody, send them our way.
Zach Ruff, Star Valley Medical Center, and Health Topics Tuesday on SVI.